What's up, YouTube? Kalidas here. Again, this video is gonna be about the Z07 Corvette. Like I said, it's a 92 Corvette, but with the Z07 package. So I know some of you Corvette fans or C4 fans might be wondering what's a Z07. Because you know there's a base model, there's C51, there's the CR1 for the C4s. Anyway, let me show you what the Z07 is. Let me go on the other side. The first things first is just the same motor, LT1. There's nothing fancy about the motor. Like for instance, the CR1 has a different motor. Let me see, Z07. Just a couple options that I like about this thing. FX3, that's the electronic suspension adjustment stuff, which is this thing right there. And also it has the J55 brakes. So if you don't know, the very base model of the C4 has 12-inch rotors around for the brakes, 12-inch all around. The J55 option has the 13-inch front rotors like the CR1 and the bigger calipers. That's the second thing. The third thing about the Z07 is the heavy-duty suspension stuff. Like I said already, bigger brakes. Let me show you the under the hood of this thing. It has zipper springs. The Z07 only came on the coupes. And let me open that trunk. I mean the fucking. Okay, let me go around. Okay. I hate this thing, it's so heavy. Okay, let me show you. This is the adjustable suspension that comes with the Z07. Heavy duty shocks, and it's what's it called, a thicker spring. What's it called, a rate. How would I explain that? Anyway, it's just a heavy duty spring right there. The sway bar, see this thing? The front and the back one's a little bit thicker than the regular base model. And another thing I did not know until I saw this thing in person. See, the 90, like the other one I had, the other C4 had the base model had 285 tires on the back and a 9.5 rim and 255 up front, which it's an 8.5 inch rim. Now for the Z07, I found out that it has a square stand, so it's 9.5 inch rim all around with 275 tires all around. So you can see this fat ass tires up front and the same size on the back. See, now the difference in driving with the fat tires, the C4s don't really understeer much, but the ones with thinner tires up front, they do want to understeer. I mean, they slip both sides at the same time. This thing, it has a 275 in the back. It really doesn't understeer at all, but it's really tail happy. Even, you know, second gear and a turn third gear, it gets loose on the back end way faster than it would on the front end, which I'm gonna have to get used to. I'll just probably get wider tires. You can see the sway bar right there. It's wider. That thing, like I said, now this thing isn't really stock as far as, yes. What the thing I like about this specific car is that all the things that go bad on the C4s, the guy already took care of them. Like for instance, the vats, all that kind of stuff, he already took care of it. The water pump, see, it's new and upgraded, and it has a leak. The hose, if it leaks, it's gonna leak under the optic spark. If you know about the LT1, they tend to leak on when they break. The water pump leaks on the optic spark, then you have a problem. But this thing's already taking care of that stuff. New alternator, there's a bunch of things here and there, you know, the fuel lines upgrade, all that kind of stuff. And the brakes, they're really not stock either way. They're not J55, they're like, you know, drilled and slotted, so, but they are 13-inch Looks like maybe even bigger than that. Anyway, that's it. That's it. Also, wait, this Z07, this thing has a sports seat. So I don't think they really work. I mean, especially because it's a 92. I wouldn't expect them to work, but supposedly the side bolsters and the legs are supposed to be tighter. And the steering ratio, I think it's a faster steering ratio. And some people think the Z07 has the tall gears, I mean short gears on the the rear end, but it doesn't. That just came on the automatic, which is not an automatic. CF 6-speed. And see, my 95 didn't have this lockout for the transmission when you put it on reverse, so you just had to, you know, shift normal and just move it this way and that way to shift. But this one has the reverse lockout. If you want to put it into reverse, you pull this thing up and you put it into reverse. I think like they already covered the Z07 option, and I think they made about 20 something thousand, 25,000 Corvettes for 92, and it's only just around 800 I think for the Z07. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I want to say. The Z07, again, the motor is the same. It's still the LT1, nothing fancy about that. It'd be really dope if it was the CR1, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, I'm gonna take it for this spin. Peace, and let me know what you guys think. Show me your C4s. I'm really a big fan of them. Like their fat ass front tires. Peace, bye.